Enderpearls are arguably one of, if not the best movement item in the whole of Minecraft. You can walk through transparent blocks like glass or leaves, you can throw them across large gaps to quickly get to the other side, or you can scale large mountains in seconds. Enderpearls were added in the 1.0 update of Minecraft in 2011. They were used for these purposes most of the time. 7 years later, in the update Aquatic, Mojang released bubble columns, which allow for burst vertical movement. However, these columns not only worked for players, but other entities and projectiles, and it took around 7 months for players to realize and create an Enderpearl Stasis Chamber. Nowadays, stasis chambers are using things such as escaping combat, and on servers like .smp, escaping TPA traps by putting a pearl in stasis and getting a friend to activate it. However, what if you wanted to trap the friend? You have a pretty standard TP trap with a composter getting pushed into their head and a slab being pushed into their body, automatically deploying by a stone pressure plate, with armor stands being put into the composter so that they can't enderpearl or do other things, while harming arrows get put into their feet. However, how you may notice, there are some key changes, including this trapdoor. Now, trapdoors in Minecraft, they activate if a player, a projectile or entity go through them. Now, this allows you to push a block onto their head preemptively, which increases the chance of the enderpearl hitting the pressure plate. But how do you get someone from a stasis chamber like this into the TP trap? The way to do this is to create multiple other bubble columns. To do this, you will need a block of your choice, some soul sand and water. You're going to want to place soul sand 2 blocks above from the top of it, and you're going to keep it going until the TP trap, so the pearl will bounce up and up and up, and then fall over and jump into the trap. Then what you're going to do is place 2 blocks across all of this. Make sure you have signs here to prevent leakage down into the hole, and then you're going to fill this up with water. It will leak out and the enderpearl will start momentum to keep going. As you can see, make sure to stand well back from enderpearl. You don't want to accidentally trigger it. And then if it's on this block, you want to go from the block before, so it moves it slowly, otherwise it can land on the back wall of this and fail. So this should be the last one I'm going to do, and it's going to slowly go down, trigger the tripwire, and we are trapped. Right now I'm showing footage of me trying to escape the trap. As you can see, you can't jump because your head is in the composter and you're constantly being hit by 2 dispensers shooting out arrows. I'm struggling to totem. It's very difficult to pearl. The only way you can get out is if you destroy all of the armor stands, so as long as you have suitable amount in, then the player can't get out.